That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, the broadcasting live with I am early. Fuck all y'all then. Do what I want. I got Maddie and Joey Westside here. We're gonna go over the notorious. Oh Jesus! Damn it, my kid's it's my kid's soccer coach. I'm not even kidding you. All right, hold on a second. Hey, Mail, are you there? Can I call you in an hour? I just started my work, and I have to work for the next hour straight. All right, I'll give you a call then. All right, take care. Bye bye. That was the good coach.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the good coach, the one that's kind of got it back. But yeah, like what terrible fucking timing. I've been trying to get a hold of the guy all fucking day. Unbelievable. I don't think it's gonna help. We talked to another parent that they left because of the same woman that we saw drinking and acting crazy in front of our kids, picking a fight with my wife, whatever. And they're you have to. I think you do the same thing in England too. If not more, you have to turn the paperwork over so you can go to the other team. Right? So,
you have to shop a certificate.
Yeah. Well, from what I understand, they're going to hold the paperwork like hostage.
No, they can't do it legally. They can't do that.
I know, but who's good? We'd have to take. That's another thing. That means we're going to have to spend money on a lawyer. If you believe this shit, that's what it's looking like. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if they're willing to go this fucking far. Like how far are they not willing to go? And then I found out there's some big hotshot Wiesbaden lawyers that's like on the board of the whole thing. So, I mean, get my kid even to play in a game again, we're thinking this could be months, if not a year.
What it sounds like to me is like they're trying to make it as complicated as possible so you just give up.
I think that's what they do. But I won't do that, but I'm not so sure about our friend that just went to bed 5 minutes ago upstairs.
Oh, no.
That's the problem. I mean, I don't have a problem. I'm relentless.
Oh, God.
I'm relentless. Yeah, and we're talking about it's a 7-year-old boy, right, that we bitched about you showing up drunk around, and we're at fault here.
That's great. I coached a football team, assistant coach of football team when I was in high school.
Yeah. Was you the kicker?
No. One of the assistant coaches showed up drunk, and he was gone the next day.
This would never fly in the States. This would never. Like I knew it right away. I knew this would never fly in the States. But it's just it's a little different. This is a little more closed off. I'm sure being half American is not helping me in this situation at all. Yeah. I'm starting to realize that there are not everybody, but there are people in Europe that do feel like Americans are encroaching. Maybe not as much as the Saudis, but it's out there.
Well, you should have known when she was teaching little Tommy to goose step. Do you know what I mean? You should have known something was wrong.
God, even my wife. I mean, both my ex-wife, they never called anybody a Nazi. They hate when I do that. They absolutely and even she said, these people are acting like.
Well, that's like calling that's like the M word. You know what I mean? It's worse.
It literally is an M word.
Yeah,
it is. But I hear my wife say, my wife really she thinks I go there too often, and she really. But she referred to the team as Nazi land.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but I mean, this is nuts. I drank. I got fucked up in front of your kid. Prost, bitch. I mean, literally, that's what they did. You figure what I was thinking about a couple of days ago, boy, if anybody ever found out about this, you're in big trouble. Well, they did, and they don't give a shit.
Right. That's the biggest shock to me. It's like nobody cares.
Nobody cares. I'll tell you why. I was never one to say that, and I still think that this stuff that could come out. stuff that happened here, 80 years ago could happen anywhere. It could happen in England, the United States, anywhere. I do believe that still. But one thing that I do notice about the German mentality, and I think this goes back hundreds of years, the unwillingness to challenge authority. Just let the crazy people be crazy. Just go on with your own day, and then that just builds up, and people that have A personalities, which I live in a country filled to the brim with people with B personalities, right? Well, the A personalities just take over, and if they're all psychopaths, you're in big trouble.
I genuinely think the only two countries something like that can happen in is Germany and Japan, and it's been proven.
No, I don't think so.
Because they're the only countries that listen to authority.
It can happen both. It can happen in Russia too. What are you talking about?
No, they were like listen.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if the authoritarianism comes on the left or the right. It's still authoritarianism, and then it's that on the same time. People won't speak up. So this is a microcosm of that. That's why I think that's what my wife was saying, and she was just like, this is just a microcosm of what's wrong with German culture. Isn't Germany far left? I don't think Tommy's allowed to complain about women with authority.
Tommy, do you know who else is out here calling people Nazis?
Who's that?
Fuck you, Tipster. Everybody,
it's about
let's
time.
give it up for Tipster.
Why don't you play the damn clip? Yeah, I guess that's Tipster is like, and then what did Tipster do? Like Nick was saying, he faked a debate or something.
Jeez, my dudes.
Did he really fake it? I talked to Nick.
No,
he told me.
Are you talking about the poncho thing?
Yeah, like what do you mean he faked the debate? I
don't think he faked the debate. He tried to debate Poncho. And Poncho's like this kind of like edgy early 20s.
Oh, wait. Nick did tell me. I'm sorry. He said that like he pulled the same stunt that that Keppels did with the quartering, basically knowing they're not going to come on, suckering everybody in. There's going to be a debate, and then saying stuff like, "Wow, he never had the balls to show up, even though nothing."
I think the way he worded the streams was like, "I owned him." Do you know what I mean? It's the way he kind of.
Oh well. Then I really don't understand. More soundboard, Evan Fitzpatrick says. Yeah, that's the self-congratulations most lefties hear in their head all day.
That's the perpetual noise in their head.
They do this for me. Here he goes. I'm for trans rights. Oh, God, that feels so good.
I woke up this morning.
It's so funny.
Trans women are women.
Can you imagine being so low on the I really think you must have a low self-worth if you give a shit about being clapped for like that. Like most people they don't need to be cheered for like that. Yeah, but some people do.
I want to know Tipster's father situation.
Okay, thank you, Joey.
Yeah, that's a good question.
No, I know.
Here's what he told me. He told me
he strikes me as someone who's not been loved by. He's not had a father figure in his life. You know what I mean? That's what he strikes me as.
Well, he told me he grew up pretty poor. Like when everybody else had Nintendo, he had to hand me down shit. And he worked. He worked it. He loved his hand me down shit. That's what he told me. So yeah, I guess I don't know. I think Tipster doesn't strike me as being super bright. He's never struck me as being super bright. And I just think he's one of these guys that just imitates everything. Like if you listen to him speak out about stuff before, like when I met him, it was all this sensitive horseshit, almost borderline on the SJW stuff. Very, very personalized. That was a big thing to do back in like 2015, 2016. Talk about yourself and your feelings and this, that, and the other thing. Right. And then he got involved with us, and it was more sort of T crossing, I dotting, straight to the facts type stuff. And then what a shock. He pulls a Keffels and pulls the same stunt I guess he did with that's what Nick was telling me, the same stunt that he pulled that Keffels pulled with the quartering, except this time it was with the other guy or something. I don't know. I don't even know. So I just think he's like really imitative.
I think I'm not sure how old he is.
He's at 35.
He's
at 35.
He just strikes me as extremely immature, extremely like.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the word pathetic, like, but something along those lines.
I don't know what it is.
It's almost sad. Do you know what I mean? The way he acts.
I heard something today that he said he was leaving the community, like, and he didn't hear us say that word for 2 months. But I don't think why anybody would have took that seriously, because he's always saying something crazy, and then like he said, I'm leaving the community, and like it really pissed off that nobody cared, and now that's why he's got a big hard on for Augie. And I gotta be honest with you, nobody would give a shit if I left and stopped posting either.
Well, was it last year or the year before, Matt, when he deleted his Twitter account like 3 times in like the space of 6 months?
Joey.
It's every year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm leaving the community, or like everybody's supposed to. What was he supposed to do? Get an Alzheimer's Day, retire his number, run it up to the rafters in Madison Square Garden? You know, I'm not quite sure what he expected. If that's true, I don't know. I heard that's why he's mad at all of them. He's not, from what I also understand, he's not very mad at me, for whatever reason. I'm surprised. I like to think because he knows I know he's full of shit, and he doesn't really care that he's full of shit. Like he just
I think
he's not going to get over on me. He knows it. He's just going to try to get over on who he can get over on. And I'm the only one. In fairness, like, and I can understand why Augie and Nick. I'm not trying to put down their anger. You know, Augie and Nick did a lot of nice things for Tipster. Like, I think that's why they're a little more hurt than I am. I don't give a fuck.
Well, yeah, did they like platform him in a big way?
It's not
They're
even.
not. I wouldn't say they're hurt.
Yeah,
they're just annoyed. They're just annoyed by how he's reacting and how he left, why he left, what's the reason he left is complete bullshit.
Well, he didn't leave. He didn't leave. First of all, that language has to go.
Yeah.
Like he didn't leave. What he tried to do was to ruin Nick and Augie's reputation through trickery. Right? It was a really stupid, dumb attempt, but that's what he tried to do. He tried to ruin their reputation through trickery. Poor, piss poor, comical, lol-cowish trickery. So in order to do that, I think both Augie and Nick have come up with a conclusion. Like, he must really hate me, and it's why does he hate us? Because there doesn't seem to be any rational reason for it. So like, I think that's why. But I just like, first of all, I'm not terribly shocked, and I think Augie and Nick. I'm sure Nick probably, maybe not so much Augie, but I'm sure Nick knows it. But like the way he treated me, should have been a kind of a tip off. Like what like I'm special, you're not. You're not special either. I wasn't a special situation. Like, people tend to treat, like, that's why I always laugh at women that steal husbands, right? And then get cheated on. I'm like, what'd you expect?
Yeah.
Like you got look how you ruined his last marriage, and then he went to the next hot chick. That's who he is. That's the man you married. That's the man you got involved with.
The way I look at Tipster is the way I look at, like, it's just pathetic, like a worm. And it sounds really harsh, and I don't mean it to, but it's just.
Yeah.
I
think he could say that. I
mean?
definitely think he'd say that. He's been sort of wormy to this whole thing. I mean, it's just, I don't think he saw these other people as people that he had relationships with and friendships with. I think he saw them as people who he felt entitled for them to help him because they did a lot of help.
You think? I'm going to say this though, because I know Augie and Nick are a lot young, like 10 years younger than Tipster.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he got sick of listening to younger people, but he didn't know how to react to that?
No, because he seems to
calling them transphobes.
He seems to kind of he's like he's like a fucking water, man. He forms around the glass. Yeah. And so I don't think he really minded at all, as long as it got him whatever dopamine that he was seeking. That's what I think. And he did it to me.
I agree with that.
Yeah, like it doesn't really matter. I don't think he has a bonds like that. And I think Tipster, I think like, and Tipster might not even know himself. That's another possibility. I think because something set him off. He felt betrayed. That's why he was betrayal, but that's why.
what's the name
No,
of,
no,
like,
no. Let me finish
you
it.
know,
Let me
what
finish
was
this
called
thought.
the
Let me
big
finish this thought.
thing?
Let me finish this thought.
Sorry.
The reason Tipster betrayed is because he felt betrayed, and I think if he ever verbalized the betrayal that whoever they did what they did, it would be inconceivable. It wouldn't even make any like sense.
He tried to, and it
didn't make
doesn't
any
make sense.
It didn't make sense. So he feels betrayed. He can't even verbalize it. So, but what happens?
But what's the tragedy? Like, what do you think it is?
So
I don't think it's verbal. I don't think it's verbal. I think he's got a mental illness. And his.
By the way, what Nick Diorio just said in the chat made me laugh.
What do you say?
For the tipster thing to be tragic, he would have to be first become successul.
So that means does that mean Illuminati's? She got successful actually.
Well, that's pretty fucking tragic.
Yeah, actually, I think it's pretty fucking funny and rightfully deserved. You know.
No. Tipster's thing, right, is like he'll get his feelings hurt by like Augie or Nick, right, but he won't say anything for in the present time.
Yeah.
And he'll just like wait and wait
I'm really bad at
and then
explaining things.
eventually, and while he's doing that, he's talking shit about them behind their backs to everyone who will listen. You know what I mean? So
that's probably true. Do you think something to do with looking like a fool? Yeah, I don't know. He had something to do with looking like a fool in front of the community. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. But you know, like as much as Tipster, like we would tell him, like, all right, this is the way we're attacking the narrative. This is where we're going into it. And let him kind of know, and you know, he could regurgitate it pretty well. You know.
But have you ever been in the wrong, Tommy? Like, no, I'm not talking about YouTube shit now. Like, in life in general, and you double and triple down just to make yourself feel better.
No, this is if I did, I was a child. I could honestly say
that's what I mean. Though, when you're like 16, 17, 18.
I think by the time I was like 14, I wouldn't have behaved that way. 14, because I've always been like I'm kind of like you. Like you do this thing where if anybody tells you a bit of bullshit and you sniff it out, you're gonna humiliate them, right?
Yeah.
I was kind of like that when I was a kid, and I've loosened up. Like who cares if somebody's lying to me? That's the difference. Like, I went to the Indy 500 in 1995. Who cares if it's not true?
No, I'll take it as a
you take it personal.
You're insulting my intelligence.
So anyway, I used to rip people up like that. Like I don't necessarily care unless it hurts me. There's somebody that told me a really big fib that you probably know about recently.
Yes.
And I'm not doing a thing about it. I just I don't care, you know. Like nothing happened. I grew up with a guy we used to call him Bill Shit, and he lied about the most senseless fucking things that didn't really hurt anybody, but it's just whatever he had, he lied about. He told me his brother was a drug dealer and worked for Pablo Escobar or some shit like that. Like it's a pretty harmless lie, and it could be farther from the truth. The guy grew up and was a family man and everything else. You know, it was really, really fucking crazy.
yeah, I had that friend who said he fucked the lead guitarist of Avenged Sevenfold's girlfriend or something.
Good for him.
Like, he just like completely make up bullshit.
Bill Shit. I love Bill Shit. Bill Shit. And
by
by the way,
I had a friend who said he got blew by fucking Hayley Williams of Paramore. He's like, okay. I'm sure she's blowing a 17-year-old loser from Wolverhampton.
Let me ask you something. Did he say, "Oh, you don't believe me, huh? Go ahead. Feel free."
He's like, "Oh, I'll show you proof." He's like, "Okay, go on then." He's like, "Oh, well, next time I see you, I'll be showing proof." He's like, "Okay."
Yeah, people are weird like that.
You used to say you used to sing Skrillex to sleep back in the day, like he on the phone, like it was weird.
Yeah, that's oh Jesus Christ! I'm trying to think. You know what really captures it? Napoleon Dynamite, where the uncle.
Oh God!
Yeah, like
he's like, I bet I could throw a football over that mountain.
That movie's so good. You know that,
mate. You know you get that in England so much of people going. I could have been a pro. My fucking PE teacher in high school used to be like, I could have been a pro footballer if it wasn't for my knees.
Yeah, I heard that all the time.
If it wasn't for my bad knees, I could have been a pro footballer.
No, you could have been a gym teacher.
Calm down.
You're a gym teacher, and you were always going to be a gym teacher. It's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
You're making an honest living. It's okay.
Yeah.
I could have been a football pro. That's funny. You know,
he used to teach math on the side as well. He was shit.
Well, I had a gym teacher that never did that, right? And I was told by other people that that he could have been a pro basketball player, and I believed him. You know why? This guy couldn't miss from any part of the floor, and he was going blind. So I believe that story. This guy could hit from anywhere, like drain threes, right? In his early 50s, and he was starting to go blind and still hitting it. I mean, think about that. Oh, man. All right, let's go into... We made the stream about...
Well, we just had an update on the twomad stuff. Check your DMs, Tommy. He had a very interesting tweet that just popped up.
God, what's he tweeting now?
Oh, he's tweeting about me.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
He's fucking disappointed I'm talking about fucking Tipster.
Yeah, twomad, I know you're listening to this. My name is Joey Westside94 on Twitter. I'm actually a big fan. DM me.
I'm a big fan. Well, we're gonna read your crazy shit. Nobody's watching me because I think my shit's suppressed. Twomad. You can help me out if you want. I'm gonna talk about it. Nobody's watching Tommy. See, well, you know what he probably thinks? He probably thinks that I'm gonna get to the truth of the whole thing because I busted all his fucking pedo accusing friends like Alex, and I don't know if they're his friends or whatever.
Were they friends?
So I actually believe twomad. Like, I'm not like, if he calls into the show, I'm actually on his side. I don't know.
I don't know. All
right, scale right into the news. Now we only have one story.
We're gonna get to the truth right now, so hold on.
For you today, because this is so insane. We're talking about the YouTuber twomad. Twomad is a YouTuber with 2.2 million subscribers. He's like this edgy comedian.
You know he blocked Nick a long time ago for saying he goes, I got a really hot take. Twomad was never funny, and he blocked him.
Style YouTuber known for making memes and always doing satire. Well, now we're starting to find out some of this isn't satire. But before we get into that, you might know him a couple months ago. He went viral for doing a collab with Bella Delphine.
But that collab was awesome, by the way, with Bella Delphine.
Yeah, oh god, man, yeah. I've busted probably like 30 odd nuts to Bella Delphine.
Yeah.
Now, this all started yesterday on Twitter when a fan called him out for spam tweeting saying, "You post like 1 million times on Twitter, bruh, please log off and take some sort of break. You look like a no-life right now." He responded, "I have a girlfriend, bro, look."
I'm sorry. I don't care what anybody says.
Hilarious.
That was hilarious. He may have raped. Let me tell you something. I don't know if he raped anybody or not. That's still fucking hilarious.
That is like, yeah, that is a 10 out of 10 joke. That is amazing.
You know, I stole his joke. You know that? Like later in the day.
Oh, really?
Did you see mine? Oh, mine was you. Mine was good.
The one no one got because you're a boomer.
No one got it.
Oh, the Brittany Murphy one. I saw that. I was like, what the fuck's he on about?
Yeah, she grew up a town over from me. She's like literally a town over from me. Like, I grew up in Woodbridge. We're border town. I heard about her right after I graduated high school.
You know what I mean?
She's a year younger than me. Like, I heard that she was in Edison High. I went to Woodbridge High, and then she was in Clueless the year I graduated. It was like a big deal.
Matt, I used to jack off so much to her when she, that scene in 8 Mile where she's getting banged by Eminem.
I forgot that scene, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's weird. All right. This is so funny. So this transgender woman, Insomnia, you, Tommy, don't ever leave us. I'll do my best. Maybe these fucking Nazis over at this football team will knock me off. You know, would that be funny? The way they're going, I wouldn't be surprised. So this person tragically killed themselves, right? And that's the joke.
No, they didn't kill themselves. They were murdered.
They were murdered. Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah. Yeah,
like nobody ever made an OJ joke before. All right, that was fucking funny. All right, so here, what happens from here?
Now, apparently, he was trying to make some sick joke because the girl in the photo is a 16-year-old trans girl who was killed. After being called out, he said this. I didn't.
Did they ever find who killed her? Did they know anything about
it? Yeah.
Was
I flew all the way to England to kill a trans woman.
You beat her with your fucking missing leg.
No, she died. I just thought she was hot. And then made these other tweets trying to explain himself. Regardless, he's like 20-something. The girl's 16 and she's died.
All right, it's tasteless. But
calm down,
oh,
Pete,
come on. Give me a
calm
break.
down.
Like,
fuck's
he
sake.
clearly was trying to make an edgy joke. And his fans weren't having it. Immediately, he started getting...
Yeah, they weren't having it because everybody's in, like, transgender fucking... Like, it's totally insane the way people are with this shit now. It is a little... She only killed herself, like, recently, though, right? Or was murdered recently, right?
Like the late 2022, I think.
Yeah, like a year ago, 2 years ago, something like that.
No, less than a year. I think late 2022. Like
Oh, okay.
November,
Fucking hell, like 6 months, yeah.
a huge backlash. And the more hate he got, the more he started having a mental breakdown, spamming on his Twitter, saying various wild stuff. But then a girl he knew came out and said, hey, look, guys, he was clearly trying to make a joke. Don't let him say he didn't know this girl died and stuff. She says, twomad is psychotic. What he said about that trans girl is generally how he is in real life.
Well, it's a joke. Who cares if he says it? Like, so what? You know? Okay.
He's way worse in real life. Most psychopaths.
So he's way worse, or is that generally how he is? Because what he did wasn't that bad. It's just kind of edgy. Is he worse than that?
Person I have ever known. If you're reading this, saying his full name, this isn't an excuse to try to talk to me again. I'm completely serious about involving the police. Whoa. So what is the story with this girl?
I don't know. I think this girl's got something. Hold on. You better wait. Hold off, Joey.
And going to
so, like, the joke could still be funny, and he can be a creep. All right, this is two things can be true at once. All right.
To the police and what? She makes another post just saying, but twomad will never change. This was him talking about Bianca Devins. Now, this was a girl that was tragically murdered, and in this screenshot, twomad is just being disgusted.
My neighbor was stabbed. Like, not gonna lie, yeah, dumb fuck could do it because he had a knife. These are still jokes. I want to change topics. Okay, but let's talk about how that shit was like happening daily, dog. All right, this is a private conversation.
Yeah. How old is? I'm sorry, this might have already been said. How old is twomad?
Mid to late 20s, I think.
Okay.
So he's obviously this is a private conversation.
This just looks like he's shit posting.
You should hear the shit me and Joey say. It's 10 times fucking.
I was gonna say, like,
the funny part is this is a girl he's trying to fuck, right? And he's like, "Yo,
all right, it's bad form to get laid, but it doesn't make him a fucking animal."
I think the funniest tweet I saw, because I've only seen a few tweets. I've seen Leafy go, "Why have you got no rees?" And I thought that was funny. And I think Team had responded with like, "I have got rees. I fucked her and she blew me," or something.
She follows up with, at this point, I don't effing care about censoring his name or hiding what he did. He stalked me for 7 months.
This is when it gets creepy.
Months after I blocked him for his poopy behavior. He then followed up with this, and this is unbelievable. She tweets that twomad like spammed her because she blocked him. He made like really 6 burner numbers to all.
twomad is a Nazi homie.
Also spam on Instagram accounts and Twitter accounts. If you want proof, check out this video. This is absolutely insane. These are screenshots of twomad. Just spam,
what
spam,
the fuck?
Yeah, this is nuts. This is
and it goes on forever.
Okay, that's insane. That's insane.
It's like how many accounts was it, Matt?
So not only was it was like multiple Instagrams and
really bad at explaining
and then when she
things.
blocked him on everything, he went on 5. He had like 5 like fake phone numbers. He was trying to message like 5. I think 5 or 6. He was trying to text her with.
That's so funny.
Oh my god.
Actually, why don't we do this? Why don't we ask for twomad to come on?
What was he? Was he spamming her with Kanye West album and then Donda? Did he keep? I'm sorry.
Yes, yeah. He said Donda and also like I missed the rage over and over and over.
What?
None of it made sense. It was complete gibberish. Like it was complete like psychotic, manic fucking text.
You might have more info on this, Matt, but is everybody in America on fucking Adderall?
No,
yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. For a while.
Like all the Zoomers are for sure.
Stop. There's like crazy recordings with him just saying weird stuff.
This is psychotic.
Did they play that?
It's like all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Literally like red room.
That's too funny.
Bro, he's like a Zoomer AI that's
weird
just totally
stuff.
glitched out.
Yeah, hold on. Listen to this.
What is all that?
That's bizarre.
Here we go.
That's how to get a girl, man. I'll tell you. Two man's good with chicks.
Should I send my girlfriend a voice note?
You know, I'm pretty sure
she responds.
You know, if Belle Delphine invited me to just say, I would probably play it cool to see if I get laid, right? I know he didn't bang Belle Delphine. I guarantee it. She was.
No, yeah, I got the mate. I was thinking about this because I know he had the Belle Delphine moment. If she said to me, "Do you want to go do pictures with me for a meme?" I'd be like, "Yeah, go on then." Yeah. And I'd actually say to her, like, if I was with her, I'd be like, "Do you want to break the internet? Let's do it."
Yeah, yeah, why not? What could happen? Make sure the shoot's done so she uses it, and then make your move.
Well, I don't give a fuck what anyone says, man. She's beautiful. She's so good looking.
She's cute.
Same girl.
The braces freak me out. You need to lose the braces.
Came out saying that he was making like these sexual advances that she didn't like, was stalking and harassing her. Now, twomad's response.
I think she's established the stalking and harassing part for sure.
Yeah.
All over the place. First, he tweeted out, "I never sexually assaulted nobody in my life, but not gonna stop Crazy B from lying on YouTuber guy." Somebody asked if he was guilty or innocent as far as SA. He said innocent.
I like how he picked fucking what's his name's. He picked Kwame Carson. That like.
Yeah.
yeah. I like how he called himself Deji Tank as well.
He's funny.
Innocent. Someone said you seem pretty guilty. He said no. Lacken responded, "Dude, you literally admitted it on video. Just get some help." Twomad responds that it was a coerced confession. Oh, that's right.
That's a coercement. Oh my god.
He sent an apology video to the girl. Yeah. Listen to this. Roll it.
So apology. All right. So I can't take the damage away that I've done, but I'll try my best. Okay. Okay. I at least want to take responsibility for what the I did. Like the way I treated you and like viewed you. This is not like okay.
It's not okay.
Like I pushed past your boundaries just for like my own self-serving reasons. I made like sexual advances you weren't comfortable with, you know what I mean? And
all right, now what did she say? See, he's clearly admitting the wrongdoing, but not necessarily admitting anything criminal. I mean, going by somebody's boundaries.
So the most I think he admits to is sexual advances that she wasn't comfortable.
All right, that's not
I'm
criminal.
going to defend T-Man here before you go on.
Sure.
Hasn't every man done that?
No, I don't think I've ever had anybody.
If you never come onto a girl and she's gone, "Oh no, I'm not in the mood."
Yeah, I usually leave her alone.
yeah, you do after that, but is that not what he's done? Or?
Well, no. Something tells me if you're gonna write all work as no play makes Jack a dull boy, that you might grab a booty when you're told not to. I'm just hey, listen, he's more than welcome to come on and tell me what happened.
This is a T-Man. I'm trying to defend you here.
Yeah, you're not doing too good.
I truly do.
Well, here's what I mean. Just because he says he crossed her boundary doesn't mean he's admitting to a crime. He's admitted to being a creep. Yeah.
Like regret all of that like so much. I never wanted you to like fear for your safety or anything.
It's like the worst apology ever, by the way. I will add that.
He sounds like he's just picked up like a Mackey's order.
Like sorry.
Like, yeah, you know what? He's like eating wings.
So after
somebody said flatly, said the Twomad gonna shit on me. I don't think so. I don't think he's in a position to.
After that video came out of him admitting this, all right, he changed his tune. He tweeted, "This looks really bad, but the truth is I'm not that person anymore."
And that's a really bad thing to say too, because like, were you that person? I mean, that was really stupid.
The thing is, never say I'm not that person anymore.
You never is. You never are.
Oh my god.
Say prove it, you cunt.
I'm not that person anymore while I have a mental breakdown on Twitter.
It's too funny.
It feels like forever ago. I tried reaching out to apologize already, but no response, so I moved on with my life. So that's the end of the story right now, but is it...
No, but didn't she spam her forever? I don't know. Okay.
Because he's
you know what you do? You know what you do in this situation? Any YouTubers out there listening, anybody out there listening, you contact a lawyer and you shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You don't tweet out.
For like keep going and going and going.
Spamming nonstop on Twitter. Like he hasn't went to sleep in the last 24 hours, and you can clearly tell that. by his Twitter, to the point where people are saying, like, you need to get off Twitter. Plus,
He's
multiple
sniffing
people
out
are
all.
coming out with their stories and their bad experience with twomad. So I feel like this is just the beginning, and we'll have an update for you tomorrow. Awesome. So if you're new here, make sure you subscribe right here on Snapchat, because as soon as I get the scoop, I'm going to keep you in the loop.
Oh, shut up. All right, so that's the story.
Keemstar, I miss you on YouTube, man. Stop making YouTube videos again.
God, I don't think that's gonna ever happen. I can't imagine.
I'm not downloading Snapchat. I'm not 12.
All right, we went over this. We went over this stuff. Let's see what other stuff he did. Bashed Winga, please kiss me IRL.
Please kiss me IRL.
Would you blow job for money? Is that definitely him? I guess I'm assuming it is. He asked me for months. Stop acting like
behave.
the fuck I do. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You'll kill yourself. Kill yourself. Go. I'll even kill myself if I call you on your shit. You're borderline harassment for weeks. But she did warn him then. Borderline. That's
Have you seen the comment he posted on the right-hand side, commenting on this based behaviour?
We really haven't had a meltdown quite like this. We've gone through a lot over the years, Matt, but this one's spectacular.
I've never seen where he's like, "Yeah, I did it." What are you gonna do about it?
Maybe it'll save him. Maybe it'll work.
No.
Be interesting to see how it ends up. It's too funny. You're having a conversation with yourself, man, bro. Fuck them hoes. Well, what the fuck then? What's the rationale? Why reject? Why not just indulge in more tapes of people, even if they're conventionally weird or unattractive? I have plenty of redeeming traits. You don't buy it, fine. You could just be like by yourself, but what the fuck? Yeah, he is talking to himself. This is amazing.
Makes me think. I know I always bring everything back to drugs, but is he on like some kind of stimulant?
Maybe
He must be.
He, I think she tweeted out something about ketamine.
No,
what's
no. You wouldn't do that. Ketamine's not like that.
What's
man.
ketamine?
Ketamine's more of a psychedelic when you do more of it.
Really? See, by the way, Joey is our shot from the point drug expert.
No, ketamine makes you like dip into a zone. Right. You wouldn't be typing shit.
Why are you?
You'd only be typing shit like that if you was on like MCAT, cocaine, or fucking meth.
Really?
Like a stimulant, yeah.
Well, why are you the shot from the point recreational drug expert?
So I used to be, because I'm an addict.
I just wanted to say it online so I could.
They're questioning. They're questioning your drug.
Knowledge. It's pretty wacky, man.
They can question it if you want. Clueless, my arse. Joey is clueless. You won't do that on fucking ketamine. You won't be DMing people constantly on fucking ketamine. You're a fucking KO. Who the fuck said that? Questioning my knowledge.
Yeah. Seriously,
idiots.
Yeah.
Fucking moron. Call me to the show. Question my fucking idiots.
Putting this here too, but too bad when we learned I was her best friend, roommate at the time, wouldn't leave me alone. Legit had to message him to my phone. They gotta fuck off. Take it seriously. What was disgusting. Blah blah blah. Let's see. You have a marketable skill that's called being a sexy vampire. You're pretty good at it. I know a girl makes $100K a month, and she's not as hot as you. I don't care. You know you're talking to Bella right now. Hi, hello. You're both. I don't get what he tried to write there. Oh, you're both identical, but so hot. All right, he's flirting with somebody here.
Yeah,
but he doesn't take. It is clear that he doesn't. I think you gotta see the guy doesn't take no for an answer.
I think he would like message all of her friends and shit, and like go into their DMs and
that's harassment. That's sexual harassment.
I'm gonna say something now. Like I look at these DMs, and how do you know? Like they're not like role playing with each other. I'm just throwing it out there.
I doubt it.
Because you could look at my DMs.
How do I know the old thing wasn't content for a twomad video either? I mean, we could play that game all day. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah, but you could look at like my DMs with sort of like a certain girl and be like, "Oh, Joey's a rapist." Like, no, it's like role play.
Yeah,
well,
it did happen to that football player, right, over in England, right? Didn't that happen to him? What the fuck was that guy's name?
Greenwood, yeah.
Yeah, it happened to him. Green
Exactly though. That actually proves my point. And he got found innocent.
Yeah,
He looked guilty as fuck, and he got proven innocent.
Yeah, still doesn't have a team. And then he's watching me. Two Man has 1 million fans. I am one of them. If Two Man has 10 fans, I am one of them. If Two Man has no fans, that means I'm no longer on this earth. If the world against Two Man, I am against the world. I love Two Man until my last breath. Way to go, Michael. I'm sure you're not a total loser. Let me check.
Show us your real face, Michael. What do you look like?
Let me see. I wasn't reading the chat. I was reading this thing. Let's see. Just check out. My 5-year-old girl just told me I'll never be a real girl. All right, it's pretty fucking cool. Oh, well, all right. Yeah, you're weirdo, Mike. I think I'm going to leave.
Nah, you're weird. I bet you love anime.
This is my ex-girlfriend.
Did you know Tommy C used to date Tanya Murphy, whatever the fucking name is?
I wonder what street she lived on. I'd never, like, she literally grew up down the street from me. I had no idea who she was until she got famous. It's really weird. So, and that picture of her is like, she's only like a year younger than me. Well, yeah, I know. But
I took
a picture when she was in high school, so it'd be more believable. I think she's about 16 or 17 there. And you
could probably get her in that picture.
You probably. Maybe I did. Who knows? We used to get Edison girls with the rich girls when I was growing up. We tried to get that Edison pussy. Yeah.
She looks like the Godfather. She looks like she's doing like the Godfather. Like
you know what? You know where Edison is? It used to be called Menlo Park. Like
nobody knows where Edison is. Like,
no. Like, you know why? Because it was called Menlo Park. It's where Thomas Edison's from. You dipshit. So they renamed it Edison.
Edison? You mean the fraud?
No, get out of here. You're fucking nuts. Let's just go to Two Man's. Let's just go to Two Man's. Oh, did I fucking undo my thing here? Oh man. Never cook again. It's too funny. Okay, let's go to his stuff now. Let's go right to the source. Prediction. I'm gonna take Backlash temporarily and make a detailed, funified video that will dwarf your tweets, and I'll pretend to get IDGAF. What does that mean? I don't know. I'm a boomer. I don't know any of these things.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, if you're going to realize that being a crazy person retard insult ain't a death sentence, and I'll retain my decent viewership. Hoes mad.
Hoes mad. Hoes mad.
Oh, maybe he will. Maybe he will. You know, I kind of wonder. You know, I gotta be honest with you. Like, if he didn't rape anybody, if he's just a creep, yeah, that's one thing. If he's more than a creep, then he should go to jail. But it doesn't really appear that way.
There's plenty of people who are creeps who I still love. Karen Benzema slept with a 15-year-old girl. I still love him.
That's true.
Frank Ribery brought a 16-year-old prostitute across the border. I still love him.
That's the one fucking thing you can't do in Germany is import hookers, because they have hookers all over the place. He did it. They were underage, and Frank Ribery still got away with it in Germany. He still got away because he played for Bayern.
You know why? Because he was good at what he done.
Yeah, football.
Because his left foot was kissed by God. That's why.
So this chat would be fucking dumb and disappear with something cataclysmic. Come Epic Games lateness. I don't know. Don't hate the player, hate the game. All my dogs. Roof with me, I guess. W me if you're going to dog roof with me. All right. He's still like he tweets constantly. Yeah, imagine being rich.
Makes me think he's on like when I used to sniff. When I used to sniff, I used to like post on Facebook constantly.
You think he's on coke?
Hey, not coke. I think he's on like Adderall. I think he's on Adderall. I think he's like. I reckon he's got an Adderall prescription. I think he's still taking a lot of it. I mean,
opiates make you do that as well. Because when I was on,
not really. What, tweeting out a lot?
Like messaging, like posting on Facebook, saying just like weird, thinking everything you write is the most amazing thing ever.
Yeah, like, everyone is glued just watching this shit. Let me cook.
See, I didn't know. You know more about that than me, but I had a different experience with opiates. Opiates, I didn't give a fuck. Like I wasn't.
Make it depressed. That's why. They're downers, opiates, right?
Yeah, but I mean, they didn't make me depressed. It made me feel great.
Too mad you call in.
Yeah, Matt, I got some tablets you might be interested in. Just send me some money.
I'm not buying tablets from England, Joey.
This is from FPS Diesel. He's kind of a friend of the show and shit. Like now, he's been such a good guy for whatever, for a long time. Following,
So Diesel was in the DMs with him, basically trying to get his side. So twomad refuses to tell his side of the story, like broken pieces of it that don't make sense. So Diesel tried to get that side of the story, and it was just walking. He was basically talking to a wall.
Yeah, so he's fucked up on something. Yeah, I'm starting to come around to Joey's way to thinking he's on something.
I think it's it's definitely a mixture of drugs and manic behavior for sure.
I agree with Matt on that.
I mean, if you want to make a video now, and more stuff comes out, you'll need to make videos. Make a video now, and make one later, and I have something else. What the fuck? Why don't you like me? Wow.
I only say Adderall because I know they pop them out like candy in the US. I don't know if they still do.
He's Canadian now. Well, maybe they're doing Canada too.
Is he? Is he Canadian?
Yeah, he's Canadian.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, does he live in Canada or America?
I didn't know twomad was Canadian.
Yeah, he is. I know he's had some issues getting over to the States before.
Oh, but Canada's even worse though, because isn't Canada like oh, we'll just give you anything you want?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I never lived there. Twomad YouTuber. Well, he's Canadian, right?
Oh, he's only 22 years old.
Oh, he's a kid.
Oh, see, now it's adding up.
22 years old. Yeah, he's a Canadian YouTuber. There you go.
All right, so this is my best guess because when I was that young and I was sniffing, I used to post random mad shit online. If I ever got accused of something like that, I'd probably be doing the same as him. My best guess, and no, it might be wrong, it might be completely wrong. Twomad calling if I am. Maybe he's sniffing. He's doing a few lines. He's going mental. He's like coping with his breakdown. He's drinking. He's doing a few lines.
We're the show for you. We're probably the most if that's the case.
Listen, Twomad, we're probably the only show.
Yeah, really, the only one. We're the only one that can.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, first of all, we're older. Second of all, we don't give a shit if you're on drugs. Most of us have friends that are on fucking drugs. Third of all, if you're just a creep and didn't rape anybody, it's not the end of the world. If you just
I was gonna say, like, we've all done creepy things to women, like all of us. So on different scales.
Any more than that. Like, and will nobody lie for you any more than that, then no, nothing. But we're probably the only place you're gonna be able to talk.
As long as you didn't forcefully enter someone, we're like good with you. You know what I mean?
Where you like hurt anybody or something.
Yeah.
You can only do Tune In Tokyo once before it's a crime.
No.
You familiar with what I'm talking about?
No.
We used to do that when we were kids. Tune In Tokyo.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You only do that once. I used to do that all the time.
No. You can only get away with rape once.
Yeah, once.
That's what my dad used to tell me.
Yeah. I thought your dad didn't talk to you about sex. I seem to remember you saying that the other day.
No, fucking around, Jesus Christ.
All right, I guess that's all I have to say about Twomad. I got to call that fucking soccer coach anyway, which means I probably have to cancel my after show after this. Let's see how that goes. All right, let's take calls now, and I'm gonna have to cancel the after show. You guys heard from the beginning. I can't do it. I gotta take care of my kid's situation if he's ever allowed to play football again. God damn, I really got unlucky by this fucking club, didn't I? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So is this like a club where he stays there his whole childhood, or
I don't know.
You say that, Tommy. It's a club you can take him anywhere.
No, but they won't let him play in the game. We can take him anywhere, he can practice anywhere, but they won't let him compete unless they get the paperwork. And it looks like they're going to sit in the paperwork because we have another family that got thrown out just like Tommy did because they were complaining about the job she was doing, and they've held on to his paperwork. It's been a month.
Like the worst case scenario is wait till next season, right?
Yeah, but it's not like the States. They can hold on to it for they're trying to wear us out, like Joey said. As long as
he'll just never play soccer
I'll give you an
again.
idea. If I were to play again, I'm too old now. I would have to go to Hunstetten-Valramenstein, get my fucking paperwork, a release from the team to go play here in Wiesbaden. Even now.
Wow.
Even now.
Okay.
Because my name is registered with the DFB. The Deutschen Fußball-Bund. You know, so I have to do that. So Tommy's got to do the same thing. He's in the Bund as well. It's really nuts. And I think that's what's going on. You know, I couldn't figure out why nobody would speak up to this crazy bitch. She doesn't do anything for the kids. She's completely, like, absent. She makes the other men do the practices for her, and then she yells at them that they're not doing it right, even though she's not involved. And nobody, you got all these, like, Arabs, these Eastern Europeans, like, groups of people that you wouldn't think, like, working class ones would take anybody's shit, much less a 60-year-old fucking a German woman. Yeah. And I just figured out why. Because they're all poor, and she'll throw your kid off the team and fucking sit on the paperwork. And it's a big fucking pain in the ass. And now I have to spend serious money on cab rides across the city to get them to a new thing. So it's a convenience thing as well. And people that are poorer than us can't fucking do with that. You know, we can do it, but it's gonna. I think taking Tommy back and forth, new practice is gonna cost us an extra $1,000 a year. I think. Like, if we have to take cabs and stuff like that, it's gonna cost us a lot more money. You know.
Do you hear what he said, ladies and gentlemen? Donate more.
That's not what I said, but sure. Nobody wants to call in. All right, I'm done with twomad, man. That's all I want you guys. I'm pretty much.
If twomad's too much of a pussy to call in.
She's like 60 years old or something now. She's fucking. It's the whole thing is fucking bizarre. All we did was go to her superior and say she's drinking in front of the kids. She's yelling. She's picking a fight with my wife, and she's yelling at the kids when they lose. Like, what's gonna do about it? I'm gonna tell you what to do. I'm gonna tell her, and she's gonna throw your kid off the team. Now what, bitch? And then, like, I don't know if a lot of people got it with the thing. I don't know if a lot of you got it when she said "Prost" or "Cheers" at the end. It's the drinking cheers. That's what she said. So she's basically telling us, look, you can say I can drink in front of your kids. Ain't shit you could do about it. That's what she's saying. Like, if that happened in the States, that is just like, yeah. Oh, catty succubus behaviors. Yeah, I guess. I mean, she's an old bag. Kids don't have anything to do with her. She seems kind of dumb. My wife said she seems like she's a double-digit IQ. But yeah, she knows somebody with power, and yes, this is turning out to be a nightmare. You know, an absolute fucking nightmare. Mr. Vids, we'll put him on. Vids, you're on the air.
Hey, Tommy. First off, dude, I'm so fucking sorry about what's going on with you.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Hey, what's up, Vids, man? Remember?
Watch me get kicked out of the country trying to get him out. I mean, that's what's probably going to happen.
Yeah. What's up, Joey?
Yo, what's up, kid?
Doing good, man. It's been a while. We need hopefully soon. We need to play poker soon, right?
Oh, I left that server, man.
Did you really?
Left that server. You want to play real poker, DM me?
Gotcha.
All right, what do you got, Vids, for the show? You play poker later.
Ah, okay. I'm just trying to delay the stream, see if we can keep it going for a little bit.
You failed.
Is it working?
Ghost Gaming, what do you want, you weirdo? Ghost Gaming.
How's your asshole, Ghost Gaming?
Yeah, how's your asshole?
Fucking great.
All right, get to the fucking call. I got shit to do.
By the way, I think that guy was. Am I allowed to say that? Can I talk about that guy for a second?
What guy? No, don't talk about that guy.
No.
Okay.
No.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys doing today?
Great. Get to the point.
Yo.
No. I just woke up. So what's up?
You were alone.
I had enough. Let's do Patreons and get out of here. I mean, like, people say, like, if you don't want to call in, don't call in. Don't do me any fucking.
Even if you have got cancer, Ghost Gaming, you need to man up, suck it up.
Yeah, stop being a bitch. Stop being a
the kids in Africa worse off than you.
Yeah.
Suck it up.
That's what my mom used to say. These Chinese kids that are starving. Send it to them.
It'll be worse. You can have a blood clot in your left leg.
Right leg. Right leg.
That's terrible. Merkson, St. Cloud, Cody, Nesquik, Shamitz, Tommy C's Cat, and Pilkington are all $10 Patreons, and I read their names off at the end of every show. There will be no after show today, but there will be all week. I'm actually going to try to do 5 shows this week if I can pull it off.
That means he's doing 3.
Well, no, it's definitely what I'm gonna. Not all of them, maybe at 3 p.m. Eastern, but follow me on Twitter to find out exact times. Most of them will be. The other thing I wanted to say was I'm probably going to cancel. I've never done this before. Sunday shows for the summer. Probably bring them back in September, and then we'll go back to a regular schedule. For right now, it's Monday through Thursday. For right now, it's Monday through Thursday. Wednesday nights may be a little later, maybe like 4 or 5 p.m. and occasional Friday, but the week Saturday, Sunday, I'll see you Monday. I'm gone. We're gonna do that. Also, I got a vacation coming up where I'll be done for a week. I'd like to. We gotta find old videos. You know, what does this guy want? I get LAFFS. What do you want? Oh, everybody's retarded. Yo. All right, call back tomorrow. I gotta go. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.
Jesus Christ!
No, I gotta. I told the guy, look, I'm dealing with a German guy. I got to do it in an hour. I said it was gonna be an hour. You know what I mean? All right, 3, 2, 1. I'll see you later. Take care, everybody. Bye bye. GG.